You know what's worse than getting a PSA 9 back from your latest submission? Getting a smudged and scratched card, PSA 9, back from your latest submission. Today, thankfully though, I know of a magical liquid that will help in all of that. And for all the new collectors in the space, this will save you a headache and a half of looking at this scratched case that you or even if you got a PSA 9 off of eBay and you're like, oh, this PSA 9 looks phenomenal, you get it and the previous owner had it scratched up, had it sliding across the table, didn't even care, and all these scuffs are on the case. But today again I'm going to show you a magical liquid that is PlastiX. Not sponsored, but this is what I use on a day-to-day basis that clears away any of those smudges, hairline scratches, or even there are these weird like spots I'll show you that have, I'm pretty sure it's from the, I know they micro seal it or whatever it's called, the high frequency sealing, but something on the worker's hands that just make these little marks on them. But I'll be going over a good bit of cards that have all these characteristics, and I will show them off today. And I'll help you guys out for those who don't know of this magical product. So we'll get right into it. Before that, my name is Slade. I'm with Grade Level Collectibles. I help educate people in the world of collectibles. So with further ado, let's get right into it and show you the magic of PlastiX. Okay, boom, here we are. So, oh boy, already dropped some slabs. Awesome. It is really hard to keep in one hand all these slabs. But so here we are. These are all the marked cases that I found that have little smudges, or could, like right up here, smudge right there, could help with alleviating all these marks and everything from these PSA slabs. Before we get into it, I wanted to go over first the product. Again, not sponsored, but this is PlastiX, clear plastic cleaning and polisher. So this, it doesn't leak, as I've been using this for probably a couple of years now, obviously 3 or 4 years, and it has been phenomenal. What you need is you need the PlastiX. Actually, you can find it at Walmart. It's obviously pronounced PlastiX because the X is cool and up to date. So PlastiX is the name of the product, and also you need, oh boy, right there, you need a micro fiber. So any will work. You can also find this at Walmart, but nice little microfiber that you can use to wipe off the case. So we'll go through this a little bit fast, but I just wanted to go over, hey, today is Thanksgiving. I had lots of turkey and lots of food. As you can tell, the festive shirt that I am wearing. And hope your Thanksgiving went all right. You know, I know a lot of time people have conflicts with family and everything, so sometimes it's not the greatest of times. But hopefully yours was all right, and you had lots of food. So what you want to do, and you're not too full. I know I am probably not going to eat for the next 2 days. But what you're going to do, you put it directly on the microfiber, and then on the spot, like right here. Right there, you just want to do a swirling motion like this, kind of just spread it around. I'll probably go the entire card just to demonstrate, and hopefully you want to just try to isolate just the spot that you did the PlastiX, because you don't want the other place on the towel to soak it back up. But right now you just want to kind of move it around the card like this. You don't have to do so much. This is what I do, and then I kind of just flip to the back. No real spots on the front, but I just want to do it. You kind of want the card to be kind of cloudy, and that's just to have I don't know the whole kind of premise behind PlastiX. I think it has some type of grit in it, something like that sort. So it works like that, and then when you're good, you can then when it's kind of like dried a little bit, you can do like a semi polish. Just coming through, just getting rid of some of the the excess, and that's when you want to work on the specific area that you want. So you have like two sides of the rack. So sides that you put the PlastiX, and the other side is the dry, and this is what you're kind of like polishing. And what I do is I polish in circles, especially if it's something pretty rugged like this right here. So I'm just gonna work on that real quick, and it's gone. Yeah, well, it's gotten a little bit out of it. And these always have a certain shine after you polish it. That's really nice to see how this is kind of cloudy right here. I know it's kind of hard, maybe hard to show on video, but and maybe some of these other cards will show. It'll show pretty well. Okay, this kind of showed pretty well. So you see that? You probably can't see it, but it is plentiful shiny now, and you can see this in person if you do buy this product. Again, not sponsored. Would love to be sponsored by PlastiX, but obviously they're so huge it doesn't matter. But anyway, so again, here we go. So right now, this is definitely come a long way from what it was. But you, once you kind of did one round of it, you find the spot that you put the PlastiX. Sometimes it's a lot hard to find, and again, you want to just focus on that one spot if you are still working on it. And again, you can do circles, you can do side to side depending on the mark. And again, the other side of the rag. Oh my gosh, look at that, it's freaking a miracle. Look at this, stop that, it's gone. Where'd it go? I don't know, just completely off the case. Boom, like that. And it's pretty nice. Oh, look at that, yeah, look, it's just completely gone. It's not even there anymore. Look at that, it's not even there. Look at that. Like magic. That's why so many collectors use PlastiX, and it just brings out a new shine to your card. And over here in this, that reminds me, I have some gold stars. And when I bought the gold stars, they came in these cases. Obviously, I think this was the Raikou, the Celebi, and the Fire Dog, Entei Raikou, yeah, Entei Raikou Celebi. I got them in these. These are great cards. I mean, they're cool. I think just these specific colors, I guess. I don't know. They look like a kid's toy, and these cards are thousands of dollars. I mean, some of them are hundreds, but close to $1,000 each. And like, I don't know. I would rather just keep them. This is what I keep them in. I just like keep them in a. Oh my goodness. I was actually looking at them today. I just keep them in a little plastic that has like a PSA thing right here. One of these. I was actually doing a lot. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of videos about inventory. Don't get off there. A lot about inventory, but I just keep them in a little plastics thing, and I just I don't know. As a collector, I guess this is I didn't really. Oh, this is maybe a big news for a lot of people, but I grew up with Pokemon, obviously, but wasn't really super into it, I was more like Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything. Maybe blasphemy right now, but but I don't really have the attachment. I think the gold stars look phenomenal just outside of the case, outside of the graded guard case. And I get it, some people like these are the most valuable cards they have, but there are other sweet designs of them, of cases like it's just a that's a gold star, it's just of clear, just like a clear coating. They are pretty nice. That I like to put them in those. I haven't gotten from them. I think they're called Ghost. I'll put it on the screen here of what it's called. Something design, Ghost design or something. Phantom design. There we go. Phantom case. Anyway, they are really nice. They're definitely really nice. I'll shove this off. Why not? Got this Groudon. This Groudon's awesome. We got that swirl right there. I guess for those who are wanting to see a live, I know I have these on my eBay. I'm really not trying to move them because I have them priced as like a higher kind of price, but I really don't want to move these. This is a PSA 9. I graded this myself. It's in a new video I'm coming up. Not a speck of whitening. Look at that. Just clear and just very, very clean card. I'm very surprised it didn't get a 10. But it got that swirl gang, you know. But anyway, you know, these gold stars are just so hard to acquire nowadays, and it's just, I hate that I got into this gold star thing because I have so many things, stuff to do right now, like cleaning cards, obviously. But I just showed this off. I'm gonna do a video here soon, going through all these two cards right here. Obviously, the Rayquaza Gold Star, and look at this, look at that swirl right where the mouth is. That is awesome. And then a Pokeball right there, whereas you could say an ear. I don't know, but just phenomenal card right there. So again, I have these on my eBay channel, eBay page and everything, but I really don't want to get rid of them because just how hard they are to acquire. This was kind of like, I'm kind of tempted of taking this down, especially the Rayquaza, because just how rare it is and so sought after. Obviously, got the 8, but I was kind of thinking of that, an 8 to 9 because of the whitening right here. If you can see, there's whitening right there, and then there's whitening. A speck of whitening right there, and then a speck of whitening up there. It was a close contender with a 9. There's no scratching whatsoever on the surface, and I have no idea why it got. Oh, well, I kind of do, but at the same time. Oh, look, this has. So I don't know if you can tell, but this has like a hairline scratches on the front. I'll get rid of that real quick. Sometimes it's just crazy. Does this have it too? Because I'm gonna do my Groudon if it does. But this kind of stuff I love doing on my free time. Yeah, it does. There's a like a ghost type of downward scratch thing right here, and I just hate that. So again, let's go through the process. So I'm gonna make this go pretty fast, and this is, sorry guys if you wanted a really interesting topic, and maybe this is interesting to you, but this is kind of inventory / just cleaning my cards, and I'd rather just do it recording than not recording. So take a glob. Good old glob here. Excuse me, mix it around a little bit, and then boom, just all over Groudon. Wait to like haze over right there. This is gonna be moving my camera quite a lot. So right there, maybe a little bit more. And there's the back. Was the back? No, the back's good. It's just the front. Oh wait, no, the back is as well. There's it's like a weird glare. There we go. And we'll just set to the side while we do Rayquaza. This is just such a rare card. Oh my gosh, look at that swirl. This swirl's awesome. Such a rare card. The story behind this thing is awesome. So I mentioned it actually multiple times. So we'll go back to the Groudon. We'll get to the other side of the rag. So again, I was in Tucson, Arizona, and there was a card shop that I befriended, a card shop owner of a collectible store, and they were notified from their other, they have connections in the collectible space and everything, and they're, oh, look at that, oh my gosh, it's completely gone. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can, if you were here in person, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's a miracle. It's completely gone, and you can see, I can just see it so much clearer. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, this may not translate well for over video, but it is, trust me, it is night and day. If you get this stuff and use it on your slabs, it is night and day. It's just, there's some type of film or some type of something that comes with new PSA slabs, and maybe this is for the same for the old ones, but yeah, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just gawking over a chemical, but it's fine. But anyway, so the Tucson card store called me like, hey, that I befriended, and he's like, hey, there was a really like a lot of stuff that was dropped off at this card store. You need to go over and check it out. I'm like, because he knew I collected Pokemon and did Pokemon store and all that kind of stuff. Beautiful. Look at that Rayquaza. Man, I need to do like a 4K video of this. This is awesome. But anyway, so I was like, oh, that sounds interesting, and for those who don't know, I don't really have a lot of Charizard cards in my collection at all, and majority of the stuff that he was saying, it was Charizard, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out, mainly because Charizard, maybe overvalued, or, that kind of sense. I don't want to buy into the hype. I know a lot of people got burned during 2020, and they bought into the hype of, base set Charizard and all that kind of stuff. and I guess it just put a bad taste in my mouth. I'd rather collect promos that have a little bit more value to me. So anyway, that's my Gold Stars. Cleaned it up real nice. If you want to have nice, crisp photo of it, it's on my eBay store. So you can go and gawk over it if you want. I know I just take out that card just to look over it. For those who don't know, the Gold Star Rayquaza is the rarest. It came in the Eox Deoxys booster box, and it is one of the rarest Gold Stars that exist. That and the Latios, because obviously the Latios is in the same booster box. And that booster box, I think, recently sold for $40K, something crazy like that. Okay, see down here, there's 2 spots right there. Cool. What else? I think that was it. So just sometimes they just come with these little spots, and I have no idea why. It's so annoying. So let's just whip this up right quick. So I'm just gonna do a little scrubbing right there, and then use the other side, and it's almost gone. Yeah. So sometimes it just needs a little bit of loving. Little bit of love and it'll be done. So anyway, he calls me and I was like, oh, I'll check it out or whatever. And so I go over there. I see, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see a bunch of the cards that I was like, oh man, I'm so tempted. If you look at my stories of grading, it's under the handle of grading. You can see, oh look, it's completely gone. Sorry, you can't really see this process because I'm doing it kind of off screen, but it is completely gone. Look at that. Just gone. It's just gone. Beautiful, beautiful product. Beautiful chemicals. I love it. So anyway, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll come check it out. And so I went over there, checked it out. Like, man, these are... Oh, they had I'll show... There's a video that's coming out. I haven't made it yet. There's a video coming out that it's going through the whole entire... I haven't go back to the cards yet. I just approved them at PSA to, yes, I agree with these upcharges because they sent me a lot of upcharges because of the cards. So they had a Shining Charizard, they had Legendary Collection Charizard, Reverse Holo Charizard, had a base set Charizard, $19.99. They had a base set 2 Charizard. They had a... Actually, no, I didn't end up buying the base set 2 Charizard because it was kind of trash. They did have it, though. I didn't buy it. They had a Dark Charizard. They had all these cards. Okay, I don't even see where the mark was on this guy. I guess I just decided. Oh, yeah, right down there. Do you see that? Boop, right there. They had all these cards. And I was like, man, this seems like a... a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and probably it wasn't, but it may have been because of the cards that were there. But anyway, they had so Dark Charizard, they had Skyridge Charizard. They had a Rayquaza. That Rayquaza was there. Obviously, I bought it. That Groudon was there. Groudon Gold Star. They had the man, what is that called? The reimagined base set Charizard, something Storm, Stormfront. They had Stormfront Charizard. They had all these dang Charizards. And look at this. This almost scared me. See that? Looks like a bend. See that? That's not. That's just the two, like a, not even a. It's like with a sealing process. It's like a haziness with the sealing process for some reason. Not a bend whatsoever. Just a hazing process thing. I don't know. I've seen it on multiple of my cards. I'm like, what in the world is that? So anyway, look at that. Completely gone. Completely gone. Beautiful card. So I went home, thought about it. I was like, man, the once in a lifetime opportunity. I think I'm going to do it. I talked to the manager. I was like, man, what? I'm looking to spend all this money on these cards. What can you do? What can you do for me? Type of thing. Because some of the prices, they're reasonable, but it's a shop owner. He wants the best of the best. And they were all, oh man, that was another thing. They were just mint. They were just freaking mint. And I was like, oh my gosh, what to do? And there was a lot of Charizards, a lot of them. So the first time I went in, I bought the best of the best that I could find. Like all the first edition Charizard. They had a Dark Charizard, the first edition Charizard. They had Shining Charizard as well from Neo Destiny. They had all dark, the Stormfront. All these Charizards I bought from him. Probably total of maybe, I don't know, 12, 15. and I just got a little taste. I was like, oh man. And I went home, I looked through them, and I was like, man, these are really mint. These are really mint, and I do want them. And so after later thinking about it and going back and forth in my head, I caved in and I went back. I ended up spending more. During the time, I went back a total of probably like 12 times, because especially checking out that Rayquaza, and especially the creme of the creme. Obviously, it was the Rayquaza, but to me, it was that Skyridge, the Skyridge Charizard. That was the creme de la creme of the collection, and because you just don't see those cards anywhere, and if you see them, they are an arm and a leg. The guy, I think, was asking. What was he asking? I think 1,800 for it, and I ended up getting him down to 1,500. I think it was, after taxes. Obviously, raised back up to probably 1,800. But I ended up, buying, and in totality, and this is including grading costs after the upcharges, totality $13,000. A lot of money, obviously. And I felt that it was a good risk to do. He was pricing them, obviously, store owners could price whatever they want. And if they want to move it, they move it. Some of them, like certain card stores, it's like a La La Land, where certain prices are like twice the amount that they would get on, like, eBay or something. But people, they would still sell them. Because people, want to buy it there and now, and they don't care if it's overpriced or underpriced or whatever. I'm a type of dude. I'm a type of dude that goes through all the internet, tries to find the best deal. I know a lot of you people are, obviously, and so I, the prices were the prices, and I was like, man, can you work with me or whatever? Oh my gosh, he probably freaking just stole from this dude. This dude that brought him in, he's the story with the guy who brought him in said, like, hey, my grandfather collected all these. He's a grandfather's collection. It's like, oh, collect all these. He passed away or something. Grandfather, father, or something. It's probably a grandfather. But he passed away, and I'm left with all of them. I'll just get literally cash. I'll get whatever I can. So, like I said, I spent like 13 grand. The store owner probably spent only probably 6 grand on these all cards. So, there you go. There's another card. This is I forgot to show this. This is Boss Pikachu's. This is one of 7 cards of the Boss Pikachu's. This is obviously this is Team Grunt. It's Grunt. Yeah, Team Grunt. Unless I'm getting that wrong. But anyway, cool cards. Very cool cards. Got these for the 12th time. You'll see multiple of those. All PSA 10, because that's a whole nother story. I'll get into in another video. But anyway, so yeah, I'm looking at this like, man, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I caved in and bought all these cards. And yeah, like I said, it was like a grandfather's collection. And I was like, okay, like I said, I took them home. I looked at them, and they were very, very mint. And like I said, the store owner was pricing them at around PSA 7 prices. Some of the rare ones. Some of the other ones, like probably PSA 6, something like that. So if I made at least a PSA 7 on all these cards, which they were very, very mint, some of them were, it's crazy. Like Scott made a recent video, S. Pratt, of like some cards are cheaper than raw, which is hilarious because like literally nowadays there are some cards. Oh look, there's the mark up there. I don't know if you can see that. That's where the mark is. But yeah, so some people can charge an arm and a leg, but since 2020 happened and liquid liquidability, sure, that's a word. So that definitely went down since the end of 2020. If you just had a whiff of Charizard, of just something that had Charizard in the title, it was selling fast during 2020. But anyway, so since then, liquidability went down, and they can't move it as fast. So the market's kind of adjusted on that. But anyway, man, these won't just come out. There's one right there. Come on. I don't want to bend the case too much. So I don't want to. I know these cases are pretty strong, but they are the weakest out of all the cases. I have to say that. I haven't had an SGA case to test out or anything, but that's close enough. The top there pretty much went away. Okay, what was I talking about? All right, so liquid ability, Charizard. So yeah, the grandfather probably just came in and, you know, sold them for whatever. So the store owner went away with definitely a win. definitely win. And I was stuck with cards that were valued at PSA 7 price. Some of them, like I said, were very mint. And I was like, okay, I gotta get through these. You know, I gotta send them off, ship them off. I sent them in a batch of 3. Funny enough, the batch that I sent first, that was in August, late August, just arrived. Just finished grading. Where batches that were, this is a very adorable Pikachu. Gosh, Toku's Pikachu. This is another Pokemon Center Pikachu with, oh man, that's not Rowlet. That's Owl. It's Owl. Is it Rowlet? Oh my gosh, that's probably Rowlet because of Owl. Rowlet, Pikachu, and Victini. Victini. There we go. I only have, I think, 2 of these cards. But this is a great collection to the Poncho Pikachu lineup because it is a Poncho Pikachu in my eyes anyway. But anyway, so big win for the store owner. They got their liquidable cash. And I got my cards that now I had to get evaluated by PSA and test my PSA my PSA pre-grading. So I went through them all. I made my little comments. So once you get this pretty soaked, sorry, pause this real quick. Once this gets pretty soaked, not soaked with the stuff, you can kind of go through and hit it with the soaked area, and then you can hit it with the dry area. And it usually gets rid of all the stuff that you needed to get rid of. Let's see, where was this was just the film. The hairline scratches on the front, that's usually probably from just sliding on the table or something. They come off really, really easily, especially when using this stuff. Got a PSA 9 on this guy, and it's a PSA 9 because, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see, where are we at the recording? Okay. Let's check it out. Why did I get it? Well, let me clear this off so it has a nice surface to look at. Why did it get a PSA 9? Oh, I see it. People don't realize how close a PSA 9 and a PSA 10 is. And I know exactly why this got a PSA 9. First of all, I don't know if you can even see this, but there is, well, you have to have the light come on. Okay. Here we go. So there is a whitening right on the top there, right there. I don't know if you can even see that. Right there. There's whitening right there. Just a little tad bit. And then there is just a slight of a ding. This is, again, the hazing problem I was talking about. But on the side, there's a little bit of ding, a little bit of whitening right there. And that's probably what caused it to be a 9. Oh, let me see you right here. No, centering's pretty good. I see it's kind of short on the top here, comparatively to the bottom, but not definitely in the spans of it being okay for a PSA 10. But I'm guarantee that is the whitening. Oh, obviously right here too. A little bit of white here. Let me get my business cards. Yeah, this business card is great for checking out whitening. Look at my business card. If you ever buy from me, this is what you'll get in the mail. Business card, grade level collectibles. I like the shiny little bit. And the back has something to scan. There we go. Consignment services. Yes, we do consignments, but we don't do them very often. But here we go. So you can see right there, there is a little bit of whitening right there on the side, on the top. And then on the corner, you can see right there a little bit of whitening. So that is pretty much why I got a PSA 9. I'm just gonna put this right here. There we go. Yeah, so PSA 9, PSA 10, very, very close. Very, very close. Usually with Japanese cards, it's the centering. That's what gets them every single time. Talk about a cute Pikachu. Look at this freaking adorable Pikachu. You got the gem mint 10. Why did I put this in the... There has to be a ding somewhere. As in, for the case. Was it just the... Why did I put this here? I don't know where it is. Oh, is it right there? Oh, it's right there. Is that it? Oh, wow. Look at this. You can't even see it right there. You see that? It's on the case. Scratch on the case. This is a serious scratch. Not a serious scratch, but it's a scratch that I can't just rub off. Here we go. Okay, cool. So the damp side, get it all through there. This may require a few cuts. So you get it real cloudy like this. This is pretty see how the line's not defined. Pretty cloudy in there. Wait for it to, I'm going to do the back as well. Why not? Wait for it to dry. It should dry in a couple seconds. And then wax on, wax off, pretty much. Let's see if that did the trick. No, look, it's still there. So we're gonna do like a spot treatment, just a bunch of rubbing in one area. Let's see if that helped at all. Ooh, that almost got it off. That's pretty nice. I told you, dude, it's PlastiX. PlastiX is amazing. But yeah, this card is phenomenal. I will, again, get to it in another video of going through my inventory. But it is just adorable looking Pikachu. It's Swan Pikachu or Yokohama Pikachu Swan, something like that. And it is one of the box cards promos that came in. The Yokohama box in 2019. Just like the Kanazawa box, they had a box for Yokohama because a Yokohama store was opening up in Yokohama. Pokemon Center, sorry. And why is this one? There's another one. This is a 999. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Disgusting. This is usually the amount of damage or stuff that you'll find on a PSA case. That's specifically for like not scratch whatsoever. This is pretty much the normal type of quote unquote damage or something. So look how much it come off. Literally just take the damp side of the plastics and just kind of scrub in one area. Don't scrub too long because you don't want to damage the case, obviously. This is polish. So, oh man, only a little bit. I take just my thumb, just do this little exercise, and that should remove it. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking miracle. Look at that. This is miracle juice, I would say. So boom, there we go, that Yokohama. So a lot of these cards I am going to scan in again, or some of them I have to scan in because they were literally personal purchases that I got from people on Facebook. Look right there. Ugh. Disgusting. That I got from eBay or Facebook, or some from eBay actually. And the previous owner didn't take care of them. They're like a 420 bro, whatever. Have these on top of their freaking fridge or whatever, just sliding around like, oh, look at those Pokemon cards. Thousands of dollars worth of cards just sliding around. 420 Blazikins doing whatever 420 Blazikins will do. But there we go, boom. But yeah, some damage you'll definitely find like that. I found especially the lower end cards because obviously $100 they'll maybe take care of it more than just like a $20 purchase or something, a $20 card. But this is a lifesaver. This is probably, oh man, it's probably like $6, something like that, $4 from Walmart. Let's see, this is a 9. I got so many of these shiny Mews in a 9 because the freaking centering. Oh my gosh, it's the death of me. Look at that. Oh, it's all right there. Look at that. The death of me, literally. Like, this is a 9, and the centering's not that bad. But you see that difference between the left and the right? That's literally a 9 centering. And that's literally the entire thing of this card. That's why it got a 9. Just the centering. I mean, the centering's, yes, very important. Yes, 100%. But everything of this card is perfect. And it's not like, PSA will deduct like, oh, this everything else, no surface damage at all. Everything is perfect. Oh, we'll give it the 10. It's not going to hit the 10. Guarantee. You only get the 10 when you have bad centering, when the grader literally just doesn't see it. And I don't call that as a true 10, quote unquote. But there you go. this is a cheat code on how to make your PSA cases shine like new again. So, but anyway, yeah, so that type of damage, you'll find damage. It's just gunk or whatever. Thankfully, it comes off. Look at this. I thought it was like some type of super glue or something, but I mean, PSA cases don't use super glue. I really don't know what these literally could be from the factory that they make the PSA cases at, and just definitely not from PSA sealing them. There you go, Sonic sealing them. That's what I was thinking of, where they move it in place really fast, and then it seals itself. It like heats up at a really high level. So it's expanding. I like that sound. You may guys not like that sound, but I like that sound. The squeaky clean. Reminds me, when you rub two pickles together, it takes that tiny little sound. SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. But anyway, so there you go. So we're almost there. Oh, I'll bring this in frame. Almost there. We got this goop gas attack. This is a funny joke PSA slab I got from the E4 Christmas. The E4 Christmas. What is it called? Exchange. There we go. I think a year ago. My guy that I got, he sent me this as a joke. I was like, oh, what? He was like, oh, this is a very funny story, or a very interesting story about this. I was like, oh, I wonder what it is. I reached out to him, and he's like, oh, that was just a joke. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, have it now. I don't really want to sell gifts, so I kind of just store them in my PC and just have them. But anyway, so he sent me this goop gas attack. It's funny because it's like I think it's like a fart or something. Goop gas. Look at this goop gas. But anyway, here we go. And it's a clean goop gas. I think he had like again, this is a lower end card. Look at that. Look at that. Just printing error or just dirt on that Pokeball. That's amazing. So 6 pretty much has to do with some type of damage. It's probably right there. There's a bend in the card right there. That's the 6. That's the reason this got a 6. And that dirt on that card. Okay, let's see this. Probably, like, I would say 80% of these cards are just because that goop right there. That goop. This is a great card. Again, I will keep preaching about Kanazawa Pikachu because I will want to, not because, yes, I have a financial gain with it, but it's because I put my money where my mouth is, obviously. And I buy I buy Puncho Pikachus, but I buy this Kanazawa Pikachu. And I do have a small collection of the boxes that I just have to the side that I won't sell for a good bit, just because I think the value's not there right now. But you can think of this like, oh, I'm pumping the market. No, I literally get like 400 views for a video. I don't, not even that. Maybe 150, I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's not for views, it's for sharing education, and if I can help people out, further their collection, that is awesome for me. That is awesome for the hobby, that's awesome for people, and I'm all for it. So there we go, a clean Kanazawa Pikachu. This is the Kanazawa promo that came in the box, in the Kanazawa box, and I love it. Okay, this, eyes may perk up. Oh, PSA 9, Japanese, Acerola, Battle Day. Whoa, that's crazy. Negative. This is a Dreams May Come set. This is from China. This is, dude, oh my gosh. I don't understand Chinese cards, as in I can't pre-grade them really well. And the reason being, I think this is obviously off-centered from the top down. I thought that was I thought they more cared about the left and right, but I guess they don't. And I thought this looked fine. Like the spacing, like all these look similar, but I guess Chinese cards are automatically thinner on top and bottom than side to side. They were all kind of like the same width throughout. But I guess that was wrong. But yeah, so I got an Acerola 9. No damage whatsoever. I mean, the centering looks great. But I guess I just don't. I just can't get the Chinese pre-grade. Oh, look, this is why I picked this card. Look how scuffy that is. Scuffy. I can't, I can't pre-grade Chinese cards that well. And it's just more practice, I guess. It's just like some English cards, especially on the surface, they get 10s. And then Chinese cards get 9s. And I just don't know. And some 8s. I'm like, what is wrong? What is wrong with my pre-grading? Okay, you saw how scuffy that that card was? Look at this baby. Magic. Literally black magic. Okay, a few more cards, guys. Sorry, you'll have to listen to me a little bit longer. Oh, man, I love I love Easter Pikachu. Easter Pikachu's phenomenal. Look at this disgusting gunk they put right there. Oh man, I forgot to put these in sleeves. I guess that would take too long. I'll do it after the video, but I always keep my stuff, especially if it's over $100 in sleeves. That's my limit. If it's below $100, I'm like, I'll just keep it in raw. But I've noticed that I have all these cards that are worth a lot of money around me, and if it's not at least a couple thousand, I won't put it in a sleeve. That's the wrong answer. So now I put everything above $100 in a sleeve. Oh, look at that, clean, very clean. A little bit of spot right here. Yeah, so again, thought I'd make this little video to help the newcomers in the hobby, show how they can clean their cards and clean their cards. Oh, don't cancel me. I didn't say that. How they can clean their PSA cases, and they can make them look shiny and looking great in their slabs, in their cases. So here we go. PSA 9. Okay, we got the Luigi Pikachu. I love this. One of the best. I will keep hyping it up. One of the best promotions Pokemon's ever done. If they ever do another crossed intellectual property, that will be awesome as well. I don't think there's been another one except intellectual. Would you call clothed Pikachu, with a clothing brand crossed IP? I don't know. But Luigi, Mario, Pikachu. If I was a collector out there and I was debating on selling a Mario and Luigi Pikachu at even today's prices, I would think twice. Mainly because these are going to get harder and harder to find. Oh, he's pumping the price. He's pumping. Shut up. I'm just giving my opinion. But yeah, if you're thinking about selling one, I would think twice and just maybe put it in the closet for a little bit. It's just at least a year. I spent so long trying to find my sealed 2 boxes that I ended up getting. Look at these guys. A 2 million cert. Oof. 2.45 million cert, and this has it's cloudy, and you see the vertical lines going down. That's not on the card, that's on the case. Look how, first of all, look how difference in thickness is. You may not, you feel it, the lip is sharper on the left one, on the right one, and it's very interesting. I don't know if I even can show it, but it's a very interesting feel on these cards. PSA. You look how the logo's changed. Right there, PSA versus PSA. And though obviously Lighthouse right there. Look at that old cert. Oh, old logo right there. At least they were more centered, where nowadays you have cards great, all the ones I'm picking right now are perfectly centered. But some of the red, well, I guess that one, no, that one's well centered. Some of the red ones are really off centered. The ones I've seen in the past. So, okay, so we got a few more. Let's do a few more and let's close out this video. So, and also if you guys have any more questions or anything you want to ask me or whatever, just let me know. Obviously, I can't answer all you guys because I'm really busy, obviously, with Thanksgiving and my job and everything, and obviously doing social media and everything. It gets a little hectic around, so again, just put a thick coating of it. We'll let it dry. Let's put it aside. This is another one. This is obviously Poncho, a Magikarp, Poncho Pikachu Magikarp, Poncho Pikachu Pikachu Gyarados with a thick coating, not really too thick, just swirling it around. Here we go. Set it aside. Oh, I love this one too. Oh boy, this is the Vulpix. This is the summer Vulpix. There's a winter Vulpix Punch-Out Pikachu and a summer Vulpix Punch-Out Pikachu. And there's a Vulpix and a summer Vulpix as well, in just not Punch-Out Pikachu, but just in another box that came in that I've had before that I sadly let go because it was just you know, I just want to move it to the next collector. Okay, and again, boom. I wonder, can anybody answer me in the comments if you can reholder PSA slabs? Like, I would love to get to this new design, but does that mean it's going to be graded again? I don't know. I know, you know, CGC does it, and a lot of other companies does it because I just want the higher grade cert. But does it mean is it going to be A graded, and is it going to be upcharged? I don't know. You know, I'll stick with the 2 million cert, but man, I don't know. These are cool though. Look how that shines. There we go. Now it's as clean as brand new, like in 2000. I think a 2 million cert was in 2018, 2017. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. That's probably way too. It's probably 2 million cert, man. That's probably 2010. I don't know. I have to look into that. But there you go. As clean as looks brand new. Boop. All right, 2 more. We can finish this up. Again, I'm gonna have a video, a full breakdown. I forget. I guess I didn't finish it. So I sent off the cards. They just got back. I'm about to get the other submission. The first submission I sent out. About to get it back in the mail, and then I'll do a whole little video about breaking down my whole $13,000 purchase. And what happened, what grades did I get, how much did I get upcharged, and what are the ending valuations of all the cards, and how much did I lose or how much did I gain from grading all those cards for $13,000. So we did get at least 110, I'll say that. We did get at least 110, but I don't want to spoil the rest of it. Yeah, I'll have that video up soon, probably in the next day or two. Well, no, never mind. I lied. So the cards just got accepted, as in I just got the upcharges for them. So they're probably going to ship out maybe in a week. So you'll see that. You'll definitely see that video in like the next month, I would say, just to hyping down the expectations. But there you go. That is my process. I just cleaned all these cards. That is the process of PlastiX. Pretty self-explanatory. Just need 2 products, and there's my card right there. But with that, thank you all for watching. Again, in about a month or so, I'm going to send out the new video about all the cards that I got back in this recent submission and everything. Very excited with it. In the next 2 videos, it'll probably be more inventory. Sorry, 3 videos. I have 3 more boxes, maybe 2. I'll squeeze in 2. I have like 3 more boxes of PSA and CGC cards to get through, just to show you guys this. But this is a little break in between those videos, just to show you PlastiX and what the wonders it can do. So with that, appreciate you guys checking out. I will be uploading all those recent I know a lot of people like looking at my listings on eBay and everything, so I will be uploading over the next week and a half. I'll be uploading newer cards for sale. I know some have sold this weekend and some continue to sell. So if you want anything, just reach out to me. I can work with you. I know some that I can't work with. Some guy reached out about my Grout on Gold Star, and I was like, oh man, I just can't sell it, especially at that price. He's like, can you sell at the most recent price? I was like, I just can't. It's just so rare and so hard to find. And I don't know. I may just hold that card. I may just hold my Gold Stars. I have 5 Gold Stars right now, and so. I may just try to do the whole collection. I don't know. It is a lot of money. I don't know. Gold stars is pretty expensive. But anyway, with that, I will catch you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching. See you later.